Hello, I'm Eric, founder of Graspable Math, and I wanted to give you a quick introduction to the GM Whiteboard. To get there, we can go to our homepage and click here on Open Math Whiteboard, or you can just type math.new into your browser URL bar. Now let's look at the whiteboard. Once you arrive here, you can insert a math expression by going here on Insert and Math Expression. And we'll start with something very simple, 1 + 1 + 3 × 4. And what Graspable Math allows you to do is to directly interact with these numbers and terms and operations. For example, I can click on this plus to add these two numbers. Now, if I try to do something that's not allowed, Graspable Math will give me immediate feedback and shake at me, because here, of course, I have to do the multiplication first. I can also pick up and drag terms to add or to instantiate algebraic properties like commutativity of addition. Now let's scroll down here to another expression I've prepared, an equation with a single variable, but it's present on both sides. So let's see what we can do here. There's two ways of working with equations. You can click the equal sign and then type in the kind of thing you want to do to both sides. For example, subtracting 1 would be helpful here. I can now combine these terms. Another way, and you can disable this in the settings here, but another way that can be very helpful for students to figure out how to work with equations is to drag terms across the equal sign. And what Graspable Math will do, if that's enabled, it will automatically apply the inverse operation to both sides, which allows us here then to get rid of these x's and here to combine that into 2x. And in the same way, I can divide by 2, cancel this, and get to my result. Now, to show you one more thing, if I go back here and I drag this 3 over here, for example, I could do other things. It's often possible to actually make things more complicated and get further away from the solution. And Graspable Math really gives students that flexibility to do mathematically valid, but unorthodox or unhelpful steps. And so students really have to think about what they're doing. There's the undo button to get back and try something different. Now, one final example here, I have a tangent of x divided by sine of x. In these cases, we'll want to use our formula menu down here. Let's use the definition of the tangent and fill that in here. I'll pull out the sine from the denominator to put it next to this fraction, so it's more obvious that we can cancel this out, arriving at 1 divided by cosine of x. And we can even go and move the cosine up here to get to secant of x. So that was just a very quick introduction to some of the gestures and things you can do on the Graspable Math whiteboard. Please give it a try and let me know how it goes.